Okay, thanks for sticking around. Thumbs up to you if you decided to come back. If you didn't, bam, one of those. Well, okay. So to carry on from where we left off last time, just had a short list of videos in the Videos app on iOS, and the AirServer Universal app is still running on the PC. So I'll just hit one of these to start, and hopefully we should see it on the screen. I'll pick something quite beefy. The biggest file I have on here is probably this one, which, apologies for the focus, is actually a 1080p video, which I downloaded from Vimeo. So I'll start that going. So it took maybe 3-4 seconds to play that there. That's not an incredible feat considering it's only about 200 or 300 megabytes. But yeah, it's as snappy as you'd want it to be, I think. A little note on there, obviously in the iOS device, saying that it's playing on the PC. And on it goes. So that's pretty much that for streaming from the Videos app. Next, I'll show you something running from YouTube, perhaps. One thing to note, YouTube, Google famously cocked up the YouTube video streaming AirPlay content. AirPlay streaming of video content from the YouTube app to various receivers. Some months ago, it pissed a lot of people off. But what I do now is if you're lucky enough to have a jailbroken device, which I do, you can download the videos. For instance, I've got a couple here, and this is just one from Red Bull, I believe, about cycling. So they're in my download list. Just play that. Alright, so there we go. You might have noticed there I had to scrub back a little bit on the timeline or the seek bar, and that's just a little bit of a hiccup that you notice with the app. Sometimes I don't know whether it's to do with the speed of the PC or the network speed or a fault of the program, AirServer Universal, but sometimes you have to literally it's not enough just to play the video. You might have to actually rewind it all the way to the beginning once you've even started playing it before it will successfully play on the screen. So a little hiccup, but I'm not really sure who the culprit is. Your mileage may vary. Try it out in your own situation and see what you think. Last thing, let me think, other media players. iPlayer, problem with that, unfortunately, it streams the audio over to the PC but not the video, so there's something to be wary of. I'm not quite sure why that is. Probably some DRM problem with iPlayer, I expect, but don't quote me on it. iTV Player does not have AirPlay ability at all, neither does All 4. iPlayer Radio does, so you will get for instance, music streaming out to your PC if you like to use iPlayer Radio. That's something you can do. Just start that playing. Actually, this video is kind of getting a bit long in the tooth, so I'll try something else. Demand 5 doesn't have a AirPlay option either, so not worth showing you that. So yeah, you have a few options really on iOS. I suppose the beauty of the iOS streaming is it will be AirPlaying the video directly and not mirroring your screen. If you were mirroring your screen, you're basically transferring a H.264 video to the PC, which will come with its own inherent problems such as artifacting, color degradation, things like that. So there are some pluses about streaming from the iDevice to the PC. One of them I would say maybe is a bit lacking is in the mirror function, because obviously the iPad is a 4:3 device, the aspect ratio. The PC screen is typically a 16:9, or if you're using it on a TV, so that's not going to look too great. You're going to get some kind of borders left and right of the image. It's going to look a bit cropped. Not ideal, but if you're using an Android device perhaps, or a Microsoft device, anything that can support Mirrorcast, you should be good, and it should fill the entire pane, so that'd be awesome. Nothing, I'm trying to think what else I can show you. And no, I think that's about it really. Yeah, as I say, it's not a bad app. I'm sure you get better results from it, the better your LAN connection setup is, and maybe the speed of your PC. This PC down here is only a fairly slow PC from about 5 or 6 years ago. First generation Intel Atom chip on there, dual core only 2 gig of RAM, not the fastest PC. So yeah, give it a go. It has a 7-day trial, and if you don't like it, you don't have to keep it. And if you do like it, it retails for about $9.99. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope that was helpful.